Hello everybody, my name is Chris Niles. I'm the Director of Alumni Engagement and I want to talk with you tonight about Fraternity for Life as this was initially promoted, but I'm also sharing additional information with you about our seniors and what else can be done for them to help mark this important transition. So whether you are a senior yourself, you're an officer, you're a volunteer, I appreciate you taking a little time with me on this and hope that you share it and act as a catalyst to stir other conversations within your ranks. I want to do three things with you here. Share some thoughts about what you can do within your own local chapter and your own traditions. Share some thoughts about what we are up to from headquarters and some new initiatives we're working on, and then talk directly about Fraternity for Life and that ritual as part of our tradition. On the local level, what's most important is planning what you're doing, and please involve your seniors. Do not just plan this around them, for them, on their behalf, without even asking them what they most care about, which pieces of the tradition matters most, what they most want to see. So involve them in this process. You have to give a real look at what your traditions and routines typically have been. Some things can still work, albeit in a modified fashion. Some things realistically may not work, given the current restrictions. Take a look at what you can do, put some creative thought and energy into how you can modify it and make some things work a little differently, and also put some energy into doing something new and different. It's not just that you might be losing something that you can't do the way you used to. You might start something new that's maybe even better in this new format that might even spark a new tradition that can carry on. So think about what that might be and how you can support your local traditions. Please utilize the Teke network. Talk amongst yourselves, talk with your volunteers, utilize social media to ask questions and share best practices with other groups. Utilize the professional staff and our resources. We are here to help you. In terms of the professional staff, let me tell you about some other things we are currently working on. We want to help host some virtual town halls just for seniors later in April or early May. We're hoping to do that on a province level with both volunteer and staff leadership on that, and create an opportunity for those seniors, not just together from your campus, but with other nearby campuses throughout your province, to come together and celebrate this important transition. Chance to share some shout outs, some successes, talk about what's going on, and also talk about how to stay engaged with Teke as we celebrate this shift and this moment in time as they complete their undergraduate career. We are also looking at how we can celebrate Fraternity for Life. And I'll talk some more about that in a minute, but we are going to offer an online virtual version of Fraternity for Life that we can celebrate on a regional level. So across the 4 regions of our map, later in May, or mid-May is probably when this will actually land, we will offer these out, and as soon as we have dates, we'll be sharing that out again so that seniors can have an opportunity to participate in that. A couple other things we're working on a larger scale. This is definitely softer at this point, but we are exploring the possibility of a first time ever Teke nationwide commencement celebration for the class of 2020. We're not sure yet if this is feasible and if we can really make this happen, especially on such a short timeline. This is something, we're all in this together, right? Nobody expected this to be happening. So we are working on some new possibilities. And if this comes to fruition, if we're able to make this happen, we will certainly be sharing that information as soon as we can. We have also talked very briefly that Conclave presents another opportunity, albeit 18 months out, but that may be something too, where we can offer something special and add something creative in as part of the Conclave 2021 experience in Houston. And that could be a great opportunity for senior classes to think about coming out and celebrating together with us in August of 2021. So again, that's very soft. That's not something we're going to be working on for months yet at this point in terms of trying to firm up those ideas, but there are possibilities out there that we've already identified. So keep your eye out for more information about the town hall conversations, about Fraternity for Life, and about whatever else may be coming down the pike. In terms of Fraternity for Life itself, there really is no way for us to honor our ritual in that strict formal sense in its traditional format. We're not going to be able to recreate that virtually given the current restrictions, and we wouldn't really want to. We're certainly not supporting people to start thinking creatively about doing online initiations. That would not be a good thing. That's the first time people get introduced to what ritual is and would really unravel the whole point. Our seniors, though, are more familiar with ritual and how it fits in as part of our culture, and they can place that into context. They understand why we would be wanting to still do something now, but in a modified fashion, and can make sense of that. So we still want to mark this. This is an important moment for the seniors, and we want to give them that opportunity. So we do believe there's a way to do this online at a distance from each other and in a way that is still respectful of the traditions of our ritual. We will be offering this, as I said, in May, and we'll get dates out as soon as those are available. If your group wants to do this yourself with just your own seniors, that's still an option too. Be aware, though, that it's going to be a little different. Typically, the whole chapter's there for at least part of it, and then some guys leave and it's just the seniors. That's not really going to make sense in the virtual space. If you're going to do it with just your own chapter, it's basically just going to be a meeting of the seniors, which can still be wonderful. And if you want to do that, we can help you with that. But we also want to make it available system-wide, and that's what we're looking at doing on a regional level in May, so that everybody can have the ability to participate in that. If Fraternity for Life ritual has not been a part of your chapter's tradition, this is a great opportunity for your seniors to get that in a case where maybe they would not have otherwise. If you are interested in doing this for your own group, please work with us. We can help support you on this, provide some guidance, provide additional resources. Planning and scheduling is going to be key. You're going to need to select a platform and be familiar with how it works. Have some reasonable level of security and confidence for knowing who's there and that other folks who shouldn't be there aren't coming in and participating along with this. We also would certainly want people to respect this as if it were ritual. Have a conversation with your people about dress. What is the expectation? It would not be appropriate to be drinking during this session or leading into this session. You want to consider privacy and not have a roommate or a family member or somebody else hanging out just because they can, right? We want everybody to still respect the nature of the ritual. You're going to want to practice, not only in terms of the speaking roles like we typically do, but also in terms of using the technology and being familiar enough with Zoom or GoToMeeting or whatever other online system you might be using. We can help provide a script that provides a cleaner flow for a kind of a one-time, one-group experience where it's not some people in, some people out, stay the seniors. We can provide a cleaner script that will help walk you right through that. And that's why we ask you to work with us on this. And if you're interested in doing it for yourself locally, please contact myself directly or contact another member of the headquarters staff so we can help provide some guidance and support. And as I said, I would encourage you to encourage your seniors to participate in the broader experience that we're going to be offering in May on a regional scale, which I think is going to be pretty powerful. So there's a range of things going on. We're all in this right now, looking at different options and how we can make changes, how we can make some things happen. This is an important time for our seniors, and we want to do the best we can to honor and really celebrate the graduating class of 2020. And their transition to alumni member of the fraternity. So anything we can do to help, that's what we're here for. Please let me know if you have questions. I'm easy to find. My contact information's on the website. Frauders, I love the fraternity.